makes your spirit activated for you to see what God is showing. God is not a physical being. God is a spiritual being. And when you begin to pray, prayer takes you out of the physical into the spiritual. So those who pray can meet God. If you are not a prayerful person, you can't meet God, because God is a spirit. And you don't, because spirits are lighter. Spirits are lighter than the soul and the body. The spirit is very, very light. So if you want to meet God, you must pray for your spirit to meet the spirit of God. So prophets are strong in prayer. They pray much to receive from God. So anytime you begin to pray, your eyes are opened. Anytime you begin to pray, something drops from the realms of the spirit into your spirit. Then you pick it up because you are strong in prayer. And prophets must pray. If you are desiring today, as you are hearing the sound of my voice, you are designed to be a prophet, you must be a prayerful person. And if you're a prophet and you have stopped praying, you're always sleeping, always eating. Wake up and begin to pray. Because you see, you are a spokesperson of God. And if you are not strong in prayer, even when God is revealing, you can't see them. God is always revealing. God is always speaking. But do you hear what God is saying? You can only hear what God is saying when you are strong in prayer. And when you are strong in prayer, God communicates to you. He drops revelations, messages in your spirit. Then the fourth one, outward life in order. A prophet's outward life, public life, is in order. It's in order. A prophet, when moving, the prophet generally has his outward life in order. He stands for God. So he always have an orderly life. A life that it is devoid of criticism. It's devoid of filth. He's a prophet. And he is orderly in public. The fifth characteristics, authority and power. A prophet, when moving in the prophetic call, will move with great authority and power. You can't operate the prophetic ministry with timidity. When a prophet is moving prophetically, he moves with great authority and power. That is the prophet for you, because God made them so. Then the sixth one, prophets are poor long-term counselors. They are impatient. They want result now. That's how prophets are. So prophets are poor long-term counselors. Prophets generally do not make good long-term counselors. They lack the patience and mercy necessary for the kind of counseling. No wonder Elijah commanded bears to devour some children who were insulting him, who were making mockery of him. He said, I commanded bears to come and consume these children. And bears came from nowhere to consume, because he lacked patience. But you know something? A prophet must work on his patience. Else you can't graduate into a mature prophet. You will be called a baby prophet. A baby prophet for all your life. But a prophet must grow from quick-temperedness into accommodation and tolerance. That is why many prophets are still behind the scene. Because when God brings you out, it will be a disaster. Your temper issue. That is why when you look at the fivefold ministry, it takes longer time in building it takes longer time in building the prophet than the other fourfold. It takes longer time. Prophets don't just come out. No. Prophets, it takes time for prophets to come out. There are prophets who will come out, who are called, but they will come out 20 years time. Others will come out 30 years time. It takes long time for God